Hey everyone, this is David Pike, Motorcity Mechanic, and I'm back with another video. Today we're going to be talking about something really important. I just got a package from Dorman Products. I've been working with them with a product that we needed to do a repair. They stepped up to the plate and I've got the test samples. We're going to check it out. Now, inside this box right here is a repair kit. This repair kit is for the 3.6 liter Pentastar engine, years 2011 to 2013. If you watched a lot of my previous videos, you've heard me mention about the oil filter bypass valve. You either taking the filter out and you heard a noise and it broke, or you were taking the filter out and you looked, it's not even there. Now, it's for the older style cartridge fed. This is the style filter. 2011, 2013. And this is the location of that valve. Previously, up to this point, you had to replace this entire assembly. You could not get the valve and spring separate, no matter what. This part alone was almost $200. The labor is approximately $200. So you're talking about a $400 repair. Now we've got something from Dorman Products. At this point, it's not on the market. It is still in testing. Once they get final approval, they hope to release it by November and December. Now on price, I'm not at liberty to discuss that. That is a secret at the moment, but I promise you, you're gonna be happy with it. Because guess what the alternative is? $400. And how long does it take to install this? A matter of seconds. So let's go back to the scenario. You're taking the oil filter off, you're unthreading the cap, you pull it up, you got your filter out, and you look down in here, or you walk away and you hear noise. When you come back, the valve's missing, or half the valve is in there, the upper portion's gone. Now you got a problem. Do you just go back with the filter and be done? Keep in mind, that's the oil filter bypass. If it's not in there, oil's not getting filtered. It's just going around the outside and back down the center. It's very important to check this out when you're changing your oil, or if you heard that noise. So that's what the repair is going to be. No more replacing this like I mentioned. This is what we're going to be working on. Now the kit, like I mentioned, comes with the spring and comes with the complete valve. Usually it breaks around the halfway mark to where the bottom part with the little hook stays in place while the upper part doesn't, and that's how it's allowed to get shot out by the spring. All we're going to do is drop the spring down in there. And what we're going to do is the cutouts right here got to go with the openings. So we're just going to put it in, we'll clear one section and go down to the next. Bam! It's now inserted. Now we'll go ahead and operate it a few times, press it down. Now we got our valve back in place. We no longer have to worry about the oil being unfiltered, because as you can see, it sticks through the end of the filter. If it gets clogged up, the premise is dirty oil is better than no oil. So all it does is overcome that spring tension and allows oil to get through the center. So that is its job. Now we've actually replaced it. So looking at it from the side, as you press down on the valve, you'll see that barb right there. It gets stopped by this second ring right here. That's usually about where it breaks, about the midway point, and it's gone. If you're lucky, you'll see a portion of that lower valve and maybe the spring in there. If not, usually the spring came out with the valve and all you got is a broken plastic piece in the bottom. We're going to go through, we're going to play around this for a while. I'm going to keep pushing on it, moving it, seeing whatever I can do to try to get it to come out. I'm going to get real close, examining it to see how much of that barb sticks out so I don't have to worry about, is it too close that it might actually release. As far as long-term testing, we won't know until we put it on an actual vehicle and see what happens. Everything should go well, but you know how it is, long-term testing is going to be the answer to that. But this is your alternative. Simple fix. Simple fix. Now the current part number is 917992, oil filter bypass valve. Like I mentioned earlier, look for it possibly being available around November, December. You'll be able to order it through your local parts store, O'Reilly's, AutoZone, Advance, and possibly online as well, just your typical places you would get a Dorman part. So that's it. That is our magic in a box. That's our alternative. $400 parts and labor. A very respectable price. Like I said, I will not mention it currently. I'm not at liberty to discuss that. but I promise you, you're gonna enjoy it. As a matter of fact, I recommend everyone get one of these. If you've got a 2011 to 2013 3.6, throw it in your glove box, because when you go to have your oil change, it might not be in there. Now you got your repair, so you're not running dirty oil back through the system. Also, when you go to have your oil change, make sure that you recommend that they check that. They may not even know that that's supposed to be a valve there. Walk out to the vehicle if you need to. Say, hey, I need to see if the valve is in there. If it's not, you know what's coming soon. This right here. So there you have it. Another prime example of finding a problem and trying to find a solution to it. Other than replacing the entire assembly, which is complete overkill if you ask me, for something small and so cheap that all it needed to be done is a replacement piece made and sold. Just a simple suggestion and a link to one of my videos to Dorman Products, and they thoroughly agreed it was something that needed to be done because no one else was doing it. You got to give them a thumbs up for that. They stepped up to the plate, they listened to me, and they made things happen. Hopefully this is going to help a lot of you. You're going to save a lot of money. Please, please share this video to everybody you can, because if it's a 2011 to 2013 3.6 liter Chrysler Pentastar, the possibility of this happening to you is highly likely. It's just a matter of knowing if it's happened already. If you don't change your own oil, you don't know if the local oil change place has noticed that that valve's broke. You're going to have to start asking questions, possibly ask to see it, because you know what to look for now. If you're doing it yourself, keep an eye on it. And like I mentioned before, you're going to need to buy one of these. You need to just throw it in your glove box. It's going to be cheap. Trust me, you're going to like the price. Throw it in your glove box so when that does happen, you don't have any issues. You just reach in there, open it up, slap it in there, and you're done. So everybody, thanks for the support on this issue. I get comments almost regularly every day, sometimes twice a day, on that same problem. Well, now we've got a fix. A lot of it is all the comments that you posted in that video. Dorman was watching, Dorman was reading them. That's how they knew that there was an ongoing problem. A lot of you have seen it in the local forums as far as your Jeeps, your Dodge, your Chryslers, your Rams, that there was an issue. Now we've got a fix. If you're part of those forums, post this video. Let everybody know that there is a fix coming. I know I'm getting a little too excited about this little box and this little valve and spring, but for those who don't know what we're talking about, it's very, very important. And for those it has affected, it's very important to you, and you know it. Some of you have already done the repair. You've spent the $400. I'm sorry, but it may arrive too late, but there is hope for those that haven't, or those that are running around right now with no valve in place. So definitely share this video. We've got to get it out there. If you're a member of the Motorcity Mechanic YouTube channel as far as a subscriber, check it out. Link it to your Facebook page. I've already got a picture of it on Instagram and in my Facebook page. As far as video, share it to everybody you know. If you're on forums, definitely let everybody know as well. At this point, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up on YouTube. You can also like me on Facebook, and you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget, if you got any comments or suggestions about today's video on this repair kit or anything Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram, you can always email me at david@motorcitymechanic.com, and I'll try to reply back in a timely manner. And remember, your comments do get read by people, not just other viewers, but companies. So it's highly important. Leave a comment. You got a problem, maybe we can get a solution made. Thanks again, everybody, and keep watching my videos.